POVs.
I think we're all gonna.
I'm writing at the moment. I'm like, I'll just make it one big one.
I wrote mine.
I know I'm
We're proud of you.
There's like 2 people that have read it. I think.
I just glanced at it. I didn't get a chance.
I have 3 paragraphs.
I have not.
I'm being very brief on some of my things, like I just finished the 9 Hells in 3 paragraphs.
I'm going to read it. The first time I stopped doing anything that was not related to school today, from the time I woke up this morning at 7, was at 8:45 this evening. And that is how every day of my life has been since Sunday.
Grody. Alright, well. Jumping into it. The last thing that you guys did is, oh shit, what was the last thing you guys did? You went to bed, obviously. But you were following traces of a dragon around town, of a suspected dragon. And then, had gone back to the... fucking... I'm just out of it, I can't think of the name. What the... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He lost Vasselheim. It's completely gone.
It is completely gone. What the fuck happened?
I was just joking. I wasn't accurate, was I?
No, the whole thing is gone.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I was joking.
The whole thing.
Well, good session, guys.
Woo!
Oh, no, it's here. It got moved. We're good. We're good.
Oh, God.
We're good. Good.
I should probably, like, go to Roll20 instead of staring at D&D Beyond.
Okay. So you guys went to the... oh, God. The Temple of Sarenrae and the Dawnflower's Blessing. And found that all the people that were there, that were sick or wounded, were gone. And were moved by the person you were stalking, basically.
Openly stalking.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And it is... Then you guys decided to hit the hay. Well, I guess it would be that day. We left off after you figured that out. But that's okay. We'll just call it the next day.
I'm gonna mark this session, just so you guys know, as a 17.5. Since it's not really gonna be an actual full session, since it's mostly gonna be a filler.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And it's now entirely up to you guys what you do.
Well, we have diamonds, so we
have diamonds.
Damn spell in my ring.
Have we met up today yet, or are we just wandering around?
You guys have met up.
I think we were gonna meet up for like breakfast or something.
Okay. I'll treat everybody to breakfast. Fuck it.
Woo!
Woo!
It costs you 1 gold.
Fuck, I'm broke now, guys. Sorry.
Ophelia, I guess, is gonna sit there and put a raised dead into the ring.
Cool.
Alright.
What level is that again?
Forever. I'm looking.
That is a 5th level spell.
I believe so.
And the diamond is consumed in the process.
Yep.
One of the 500 gold ones.
Yep.
Dark would like to make his way to some kind of armory to make himself some mithril armor.
Okay.
Since we talked about it, but we never actually did it last session.
I'd say you could have acquired it by now.
Okay. And how much money did you say it would cost?
It's 500 plus the value of the armor.
And that would be, I don't know.
But you get plate armor?
Whatever you said it was AC of 18. So,
Yeah, so it would value at 2,000 total.
Okay, so it'd be 2,500.
It's 2,000 because it's 1,500 for
okay.
the plate armor regularly.
Gotcha, no problem.
Is it? I don't think I deleted it. God damn it.
What did you do?
What? Nothing.
That doesn't sound like Ophelia. It's too happy of a voice.
That's Taylor. I think I accidentally deleted Phrase Dead, like, in my spell book, or my spell sheet, so I'm gonna have to... I'm just putting it back real quick. And it's taking forever. But, there we go. I guess she doesn't really need dominate person today. Okay. But yeah, I guess she's just gonna be like, Ray, do you want to talk to me or something?
Yeah. I did.
Okay.
I wasn't entirely honest with everything our friend told us when we had a conversation at my temple. Because I thought that she was going to clue you in.
She just starts squinting.
Apparently not. Ray looks really uncomfortable right now. She's making zero eye contact. Her arms are like wrapped around her middle and is just like somehow trying to disintegrate herself into a smaller.
Ophelia's like, are you sick?
She mentioned, she brought up what happened with the previous Hierophant of my temple.
Uh-huh.
And apparently his death is not exactly unrelated to what happened in the Underdark and what happened with Farron's wife. Not entirely unrelated to what happened in the Underdark. And
You're taking a really long time to say whatever you're trying to say.
I know, because I don't know how to say it. We're not free of the King's game. Not entirely.
I mean, weren't you scared of that before? You told me you were hearing things.
I was. I still kind of am. I'm still trying to. She said some other things that aren't related to this, aren't important to what I'm trying to tell you, at least. I am not convinced that Manning and Farron's wife are safe. And I don't know how to do anything about it.
There's nothing to do. Just very matter-of-factly. If their times come, then their times come. That's how the world works. I mean, it would not be very easy, but who am I to say?
You're taking this better than I expected you to. And I don't know why I expected anything different, honestly, after the other conversations we've had. I'm glad that I'm having this conversation with you first instead of with Farron first. Let me put it that way.
So what the hell's that going to mean for me? Is my brother going to come back to life and I'm going to wind up killing him again? What the fuck?
From how I understood our conversation, no. The dead stay dead. And I'm willing to trust what she said on that. I have a feeling she would know.
Okay, so then I have nothing to worry about that, so I've got to worry
Nope.
about something else. Wonderful.
I just hope that our friend, as you say, has influence on what happens to them afterwards than he does.
I think so. The impression I was given was that the Hierophant was at peace. So at least they're better off than our friends.
What happened to them? Well, I mean, besides Ander, I guess I know what happened to Ander, I guess.
All three of them. She can hear their souls screaming out in eternal torment.
She only told me about Ander. That's a pain.
I mean, technically, Ray, she only told you about Ander too.
She only told me about Ender too, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I guess we can just...
Ray is extrapolated in her mind to assume that all of them are probably experiencing eternal torment.
Probably.
Well, that's a pain in the ass, huh?
Yeah.
Well, who am I to say? Joe.
What?
You can be shady since we're not recording, huh?
Oh, I'm technically recording, I'm just not streaming.
Yeah, you get to be shadier.
Shady as fuck.
Which is why the audio will be available, but not the video.
Anyway, Ophelia, I just, especially with there being potentially a dragon around.
Yeah.
The
Or
impression
multiple.
that I got is that even if we try to fight it, it doesn't. Having a loved one cheat death once does not mean they are free.
No. There's no cheating. There's no cheating death. You don't cheat death. Even when I brought that girl back, it wasn't cheating death. It was that her time hadn't come yet. It's the only reason she's allowed back.
It kills me to say this, but I'm not entirely certain we were supposed to save Farron's wife. We have only delayed. And even if death is inevitable, her time may already be up. That is what I mean by cheating death.
I don't think that's true. I think if she was meant to die in that cave, or whatever the fuck that was, that pyramid.
Weird temple thing.
weird temple, cave, pyramid, whatever the fuck it was. If she was meant to die there, she would have died there. But she's not, since she had her husband and his friends come help.
You're the expert on this. I'll trust your judgment. But that's all.
Aren't I? Mm.
You're certainly more of an expert than I am.
Death is fickle. That's all I can really say about it. Without going into a 3-hour-long conversation that I don't want to have.
No, I don't really want to have it either.
Yeah.
So, shopping then? I guess.
Yeah.
Good talk, as usual.
As usual. I wonder if Manny will come back, or if he'll die while he's gone.
I don't know how I'm supposed to respond to that, Ophelia.
I don't really expect a response. It was just
Okay, great.
It was just an out loud thought.
Okay.
I don't usually have them, but you know.
It's just the morbid sideshow, and you know.
I'm okay with not having to give a response to that.
I mean, I can say them out loud more often if you want. It's just more of that.
Save that for if we see Lyra again. That should make things more interesting.
I can't believe you guys let her braid my hair.
I mean, to be fair, we were also a little drunk. And at the time, I thought it was funny. And then I sobered up, and at that point, it was too late.
Drunk.
I mean, I wasn't that drunk either, but it doesn't take me to being that drunk to think it funny. It was a nice thing to do, Ophelia. Just trying to be nice in her own way.
Yeah, she seems opposite of me.
In almost every possible way, yeah.
I wonder what things she can do.
We'll have to see. We arrived at our destination at this point.
Shopping!
Depends where you're going.
Where are we headed? Or are we just blindly walking?
This is blindly window shopping.
Blindly window shopping. I mean, I don't have the name written down. There is a person that sells magic items, right?
There is a person that sells magic items.
Can we go talk to the person that sells magic items?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
sure.
we go talk to the person that sells magic items.
All right. Since I know this is going to come in handy for you guys. Boom. Evosa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is at the Creeping Skeleton, is the name of the place. So you walk inside the shop, and she looks at you and she goes,
She's pretty.
she is, quite.
I just look at Dork.
I whisper that, by the way.
I just kind of like raise an eyebrow at him.
I think the last time we were all in here, I was kind of at the back bullshitting or fucking with or I was being fucked with Seshi and Ander, so I don't think I really got a good look at her at the time.
Yeah, probably.
That and things have
Walk
changed.
inside, and she goes, "You're back.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello."
These two are totally cut from the same cloth. Philly's like, you have anything new?
Not really. What are you looking for?
She looks over. She's like, you have anything interesting?
Everything in here is interesting. Myself included.
That's true. She's just gonna look at her friends and she's like, are you guys gonna say anything? Or
I am not necessarily looking for anything in particular. However, I am curious if you have anything that would make me more charismatic and or anything that I would not have to be attuned to.
Oh shit, I could use that too.
I don't have anything that will make you more charismatic, but I have a few things that you don't need to be attuned to. Just depends on what you're looking for.
Can I just say one thing out of character? Out of this entire group, I am the least charismatic one, and I'm not the one that needs help with charisma.
Not necessarily that I need. I don't need help with charisma, but more charisma is always to my benefit.
I know, I'm just saying, you guys are just the most awkward things, and your charisma is almost double mine. I just think that's kind of funny.
Yeah, if Ophelia is ever gonna multiclass, she needs more charisma. Well, she has enough to multiclass now, but I would like her to have more so her modifiers aren't garbage.
I don't think I could multi-class into anything with my stats. Not anything useful.
I have Ranger in my future. Anyway, back to the story.
Anyway.
Do you have anything that is capable of casting spells independently of my own abilities?
No.
What sort of things do you have then?
Oh, what do you mean capable? Like a staff?
Staff, wand, anything.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think hard enough about that. Yeah, she does.
No.
No.
Good talk.
Good times. Good times were had by all.
Go ahead and roll a D100.
Cool.
Okay. Ouch. She's got a staff of fire.
Sounds like fun. Will she tell me what the staff of fire does?
And she has a staff of swarming insects.
Oh.
And A Staff of Frost.
Ooh. Fancy.
What does the Staff of Frost?
The Staff of Frost requires attunement by a druid, sorcerer, warlock, or wizard. You are at least one of those. You have resistance to cold damage while you hold the staff. The staff has 10 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one or more of its charges to cast one of the following spells from it using your own DC. Cone of Cold for 5 charges, Fog Cloud for 1 charge, Ice Storm for 4, or Wall of Ice for 4. Staff regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a 20, roll a d20, and on a 1, the staff turns to water and is destroyed.
How many things can I be attuned to?
3.
Okay. That's what I thought. I'm gonna pass because I am already attuned to 3 items, and I like everything I'm attuned to.
What are you tuned to?
Cloak of Protection, Braces of Defense, and the Ring of Spell Storing.
Yep, that'll do it.
Yep.
That'll do it. Let's see. What is Ophelia attuned to?
I'm assuming that the other 2 are also attunement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Is the Necklace of Prayer Breeds attuned? I feel like it's not.
Yep, it is.
It is, okay. So she has 2 things attuned then. No, her Periapt is also attuned, so she has those also. Okay.
I think I have 3. I just can't remember. I have the Bracers of Archery and the Purified Wound Closure. And I can't remember if it was either Condemner or my short sword was attuned.
Neither of them are.
Oh, then what the hell's my 3rd?
I don't think Condemner is. Maybe it is. Condemner. Oh, yep, it is.
I thought so. Then I'm fully attuned.
I'm just looking at a whole bunch of items that don't have to be attuned, and I'm like, the fuck is this? Like the dust of sneezing and choking.
Wait, what?
It's just fucking dust. Well, it does make them unable to breathe, so that's nice. Holy shit, does it ever wear off?
Choking
just says-
forever.
It just says, use an action, they have to make a con save, and then become unable to breathe. Okay, they can repeat their saving throw at the end of their turn. Okay. Otherwise, Lesser Restoration does it. I'm like, does it just fucking kill them automatically? Because that's pretty overpowered for an uncommon item.
So, we don't need anything here then.
I'm just looking. Just buy a fucking ever-smoking bottle, because that's necessary.
That reminds me, I need to find myself a never-ending flask. bottomless flask.
She has one.
Would you have one? How much?
700 gold.
Sold. Not even gonna haggle the price. That sounds fair.
There you go. You now have a never-ending flask.
Sweet, and it'll automatically keep whatever I have in it full.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Do you have a feather token?
Yes.
How much?
Feather token. Let's see. It is. The fuck kind of rarity is it?
Common.
Common? 500
Yeah.
gold.
Alright.
And then roll a d100.
500. Okay. How to do math. Okay. D100. 84.
Alright, it is a tree token.
Neat. A tree token?
Yep.
Like it just looks like a tree, but it's a feather token still?
Oh, it looks like a feather. You gotta be outdoors to use a token, and you can use an action to touch it to an unoccupied space on the ground. Token disappeared, and in its place, a non-magical oak tree springs into existence. At 60
God damn it,
feet
no, I
tall.
wanted a feather token with a feather fall.
Oh, you want the other feather token?
Yes! Ophelia's having none of this shit today.
I don't have my DMG, so it was literally just like, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That works.
Okay. It's just fucking oak tree. She knows 0 druids. Well, druids themselves.
No, we vaguely
kind of know most of them, but
a druid. We're vaguely aware of a druid.
of a lot of them. She's just like, here's an oak tree. I bought this for 500 gold.
I got you this tree. Guys, how are we on like health potion knee things?
Let me add my feather token. What the? Let's see.
Because all I've got is that magic ointment, which is great, but I'm just curious where we all stand here.
Let's see. I got a whole bunch of random stuff. I have 1 potion of healing, like normal healing. 2 potions of healing.
I have 2 potions of healing, and I have that restorative ointment with, I think, 3 uses left.
Yeah, she's just got her 2 potions of healing and then the prayer necklace, which I don't think I got a lot of like just straight healing from it.
Then should we go to a potion shop and try to get some beefier potions?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Well, doesn't Evosa sell potions?
Mm-hmm.
Says so
Great.
right there in the little text.
Oh, cool. I don't fucking read.
Then both of
Apparently
you
not.
assumed that I read that entire thing.
I couldn't read. I was too busy staring at the picture.
She's pretty.
Wow.
I did.
Dark's just been standing in the back drooling. No, I'm just kidding.
If he was, I feel like he'd be like, you should say hello.
No, that's all right. He is not in the right mindset for that kind of stuff. But yeah, I would like, what kind of potions do you have? What's the strongest potions you have?
Strongest potions I have.
You know
Yes,
what?
for
Ophelia's
healing.
gonna
For
say she unattuned from the necklace of prayer beads to attune to her pearl of power because I just realized I never attuned it.
Charging cord.
But yeah, all the potions. Woo! Buttless flex.
To have endless alcohol. She's got all kinds.
I stole the text from Critical Role.
Nice.
She's got 2 potions of supreme healing, 5 potions of superior healing. No, 3 potions of superior healing, 5 potions of greater healing, and 8 potions of regular healing.
It's a lot of potions.
A lot of potions.
How much were the Supreme?
Supremes. I'll check a second.
10,000 gold apiece.
There we go. Very rare for those supremes, so they would be. It would be 10,000 apiece.
Jesus.
What about the superior? How about just a rundown of prices?
Yeah, how much do the Supremes heal, though?
Supremes heal 10d4 plus 20.
Yeah, that's helpful. It is.
It is a
Really
lot.
helpful.
Dark is considering buying at least one.
I mean, he does have like gold burning in his pocket.
Well, he's got it burning back at the take, but yeah.
What about the superior and the greater?
Superiors are 2,500 apiece,
All right.
and graders are 500 apiece.
I feel you buy a superior.
Yeah, I'll buy a superior.
All right.
I'll
Superiors heal 8d4 plus 8.
I'll buy a superior and a
8d4
supreme.
plus 8. Cool.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's 12,500 off of my money. I would have ran back to the take, gotten the money, and then come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does it heal for again? Sorry.
8d8 plus 8. 8d4 plus 8.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna buy 2 greater as well.
Alright. Those heal 4d4 plus 4.
Does she have any other interesting potions?
She has a potion of clairvoyance.
Ooh.
A potion of gaseous form. A potion of speed. And a potion of let's see, she has 2 potions of acid resistance.
Ooh.
What does the potion of speed do?
Potion of speed puts you under the effect of haste for 1 minute.
What I thought. How much is that?
That one is also very rare. So that one is 10,000.
Unfortunate.
Whew. What about the acid resistance?
Potion of acid resistance. Damn, I hate when it doesn't show me rarity. They're 1,000 apiece.
Alright, she'll buy one.
Dark will buy one as well. And what was the other potion? The greater healing. What was that? How many? Was that the greater healing I bought, or was that the super? I know about the superior, but the next step down. What was that one?
From superior, greater is the step down from superior.
Okay. How many? What was the dice on that, so I can get that entered?
The amount?
Yeah. How many?
Those
D4?
are 500 apiece. Oh, it's 44 plus 4.
44 plus 4. Okay, thank you.
Okay, where the hell did that go? Hey, when I drag things over, they don't go where I want them to go. Ugh.
That's so annoying.
And I don't know where it went. It's just not here. It went into my ammo. Okay. I'll take it.
And how much was that potion of acid resistance? 1,000.
1,000, yeah.
All right. Dirk has spent a good chunk of his money lately. Finally. still got like 10K left.
Did I not add in some of my gold? No, I just spent it on shit, that's right. Need anything else here?
I don't think I do. I think I'm fine.
Yeah, I think I'm good too.
Same.
Always a pleasure, Herbosa.
Nice seeing you again.
You as well.
You're just gonna turn and leave.
Awkwardly shuffle away.
Shuffle, shuffle. As weirdly as always. Where are we going next?
I don't really need to go anywhere else.
I feel like we should at least try to find some of these people that were just kind of collected, but that might be something we need more people for. I don't know.
Sorry, I was talking to Mike. What did I miss?
You're good.
Oh, we solved the crime, didn't you know?
Yeah, we beat D&D.
solved your dragon
We
puzzle.
won. We won D&D.
We won all of the D&D.
It was Professor Plum in the hall with the wrench. Duh.
Oh, see, I thought it was
Jesus,
the
guys.
candlestick.
Oh,
It was the
damn.
wrench.
Oh.
Wrench, I'm telling you.
Dang it. I wrote
Yeah,
my
I had the
clues wrong.
candlestick card.
Anyway.
We're cool people, guys.
I'm only doing this shit tonight because we're not streaming.
Oh my god, get this sad song out of my face.
So what you're saying is you saved the crown for the town and Mr. Krabs?
Yes.
That sounds about right.
100%.
Well, just checking.
They're just discussing if they want to start looking for these people or if we're needing more people for that. That's all. That's literally all that happened before you came back.
Looking for the people that were coated in acid that happened to disappear overnight.
Yeah.
We've only been back from the Arashari for like 2 days, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And we know that Farron's going to be there for like a time, right?
Yep.
So our list of people that are potentially coming back to us are Lyra.
Oh. Ophelia's like, right.
So,
So are we gonna look?
I think we should at least do a little bit of investigating.
Okay. Now that we went on a shopping trip, it's time to go back to work. Yay.
Shortest shopping trip. We went to one store.
But it had everything.
One store is
It's like a
plenty for me in a day. I'm tired already.
One-stop shop.
And Ophelia's ready to go back home. She's been spent.
Ready for a nap.
That was exhausting.
Alright, well. Where are you guys going to begin your search?
So they were taken by guy that we saw on the road, supposedly to where the council meets, and we don't know where the council meets, right?
You have no idea.
Need to find some people to ask.
Is it only like religious leaders on the council, or are there like other people on the council?
You don't know. Did you hear me?
What?
Yep, I'm just thinking. Thinking about all the things that I don't know.
You're right.
Thinking about unknown shit. It's me every night, honestly.
Thinking of the things that I don't know and thinking of a way I can know the things that I don't know.
Completely off topic, but we have, in my play-by-post game, we have to unturn our vampire friends. So that's what I think about every night. We like TPK to a vampire, and the DM was like, "Well, you have 3 options: either you die, you'll be in prison, or you'll come back as a vampire." And then 3 out of the 5 of us were like, "Vampire!" And I'm like, so the 2 of us are like, "Well, what the fuck are we doing?"
Yeah.
Now the other players,
It's always fun when shit starts to hit the fan.
yeah, the other players were like, "Well, I guess we should make new PCs for now." And the DM's like, "Yeah, that's probably a good idea." And I'm like,
Cool.
yeah, cool." Where do we start?
I don't even know where to start.
Should we start outside the temple?
Which temple? Oh wait, this is the Temple of Sarenrae.
Yeah.
Probably be a good place to start, I think.
All right.
So we head that way.
All right. You head that way. And you get there. Looking for.
I'm looking for, not that Ophelia's gonna be fucking good at this at all, but footprints.
All right. Make a survival check.
Okay. Hey,
Wow.
You don't find any.
cool.
Denied.
Well, guys, there are no fucking footprints.
You
None?
look on the hard paved stone.
Well,
On the
it's
hard
stone,
paved
I
stone,
mean,
there are no footprints.
It's best you might find footprints in like dirt or something, but not on like stone. Not
Dark, why
often.
don't you fucking do it then?
Because what exactly are we looking for here? Where a bunch of people left from the temple?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I mean, how are we gonna find that here exactly? I mean, I don't think we're gonna see footprints.
Well, how would you suggest finding them?
I don't know, but I don't think following footprints is a solution for right now. I think we need to ask a guard where they would have taken the people.
I mean, the woman at the temple said that they were being taken to the council, and the problem is that nobody knows where the council meets.
Well, maybe
Oh,
a guard
yeah.
would know.
Fuck.
Is there a guard nearby?
Nope.
We really need to get a council meeting. I think.
Would I know anybody that would know where council meetings take place.
You did.
God damn it.
Damn.
Cold.
Ophelia can always talk to him.
So cold.
We just gotta find his fucking corpse.
Buried
That's
his
all.
body. We already buried him.
He was buried
Time to
already.
dig him up.
I'm not gonna go help you dig up my mentor's body.
And to steal a line that everybody uses for me, this got dark.
Ophelia's like, well, I don't really talk to anyone in my temple now, so I don't know anybody. And my father really doesn't need to know I'm back from my mission. She just quotes. So,
And I only really know one person around here, but I don't think he'd know.
And there's nobody else back at the temple that would know. How is whoever's the next leader supposed to know where to go?
You're guessing that usually when a leader is notified, or when a leader is elected, they are notified.
So maybe we can go into the temple and get an audience with the new leader, maybe?
They haven't decided one. Last I heard, they were
it
still
might be Ray.
they were still in deliberation as to who is going to receive training, and it may be me.
Oh, that's kind of nice. Well, either
Um,
way, we need to just start asking some higher ups than us.
Yeah, we can see
People
if
in the
there's
temple, guards, and pretty much anything we can find. Anybody with some kind of authority.
yeah.
And somebody at the take if anybody's there, which normally there hasn't been lately. I'm pretty sure the gnome will be of much help. Whatever the
No,
fuck his name is, I don't even know.
he doesn't have one.
He needs one.
But what are we gonna name him?
Stan. I don't know.
That's a shitty name, Dark.
Well, I'm not gonna call him Bob. That's my horse.
Are those the
We
only
call
two
him
names you ever
Steve.
come up with? Do you have 3 names in your bag of naming?
Carl,
4.
David, Anthony, John, Daryl.
Daryl's a horrible name.
Well, then why don't you come up with one? Because I've at least spit out 5 or 6.
Naming him was hard. That's why I never named my horse.
I don't care enough.
Okay.
Blair's the only thing I've ever named.
We'll worry about that another time. Let's focus
She's
on
a good
the task
horse.
at hand. Let's find
Well-
somebody with some kind of authority.
Anybody with any authority in my temple is conclaved trying to figure out a new leader. And the last time I tried to disturb them, they were very cranky. And I would rather not bother them again until they summon me.
Ophelia just kind of like holds the bridge of her nose for a second. Just like I guess we ask around. I don't know if
Let's
anyone's
go
just
to the
gonna know.
guards and see if we can find a higher up in the guards, like a captain of the guards, and talk with them, discuss what's going on. Maybe we let them know, and maybe they'll give us some information, or maybe they won't tell us shit, but at least they'll know and hopefully pass the information on and get the ball rolling somehow, some form, some way.
Yeah,
It's a start.
I guess.
Alright, that sounds like a good plan to me.
That sounds fine.
Okay, we'll find a guard that'll lead us to the captain of the guards, wherever they station themselves.
Alright, so takes you a couple minutes, but eventually you do find a guard patrolling through the streets of the Dawnflower's Blessing.
Ophelia's gonna look at Ray. She's
Yeah,
like,
this one's on me, isn't it?
yes.
All right. So we found some good. Sorry. Can you repeat where we are real quick?
You're still in the Dawnflower's Blessing district,
Okay.
and you found a guard who was just kind of strolling, walking away from you down the street, just kind of looking about, making sure there's no trouble going on.
I'll call out to the guard. Guard, might I have a moment of your time?
He stops in his tracks and he turns around and goes, "What do you want?"
I walk up to him. I was wondering if you could help me and my friends out. We're trying to find some people, and we were wondering if we'd be able to speak to one of the captains of the guard. Could you point us in the right direction?
The captains are all guarding the council.
Oh, good. That's convenient. So would you be able to tell me where I could find one of them?
I don't know where they're at.
Would you be able to point me towards somebody that would know where they're at?
Look, Clay, the only people that know where the captains are at are the captains.
So what would happen if something like really massive went on in the city right now, and you needed to go get the captains and nobody knew how to find the captains? How would you deal with that problem?
The alarms would sound and the captains would come running.
Wow, you are a ton of help.
Just doing my job.
Is there anybody above the captains then that's not at the council meeting that we could speak to?
You see, he
It's kind of
pauses for a
important.
second. No.
It's kind of important, though.
It's not important enough to set the alarms off.
It's
Well, because we're trying to keep things, quiet.
Well, alarms certainly wouldn't do that.
Exactly. Which is why it would be easier if we could just go talk to the captains. What if you needed something secretive told to the captains? Again, this seems like a really flawed plan that nobody else in this entire city of Vasselheim knows how to find every single captain of the guard. It
I would
also
send
seems
a raven.
flawed that. Okay.
Do the ravens know where they are? I mean, nobody knows except the captain, so wouldn't that lead us to believe that even the ravens wouldn't? Because only the captains would know, right?
I mean, I haven't.
Well, if I was trying to reach the council, I would send a raven, because the ravens flock to Nira, and Nira's on the council.
Fuck.
You
There we
answered
have an answer.
Thank you for your help. And then we all look at Ophelia.
She's like, I didn't know.
Thank you, sir. Sorry to bother you. Please feel free to go about your business. Sorry to trouble you.
Stay out of trouble. And he walks away.
Probably won't.
No, we'll stay out of it. It just normally finds us. Anyway.
That's the opposite of staying
Right,
out of it,
looks
though.
at Ophelia. Well, we're trying to stay out of it, but it just finds us. I mean,
Ophelia's already started walking.
We were just sitting in a bar drinking yesterday, and all of a sudden, somebody bursts in through the door, running upstairs.
Braiding my fucking hair.
That was a different.
Those were two different people.
What?
Were you still unconscious when Spark came by?
Spark came by?
Yeah.
Yeah, very quickly, slightly aggressively broke a window.
He dashed in, said hi, and ran off to the second floor. We heard a crash. Went up there. There was a broken window, and then we left outside. There was a big old mess.
Maybe it was like a mouse or something.
It looked humanoid.
I mean, I haven't ever seen a humanoid mouse, but maybe they exist. Or maybe he mistook a halfling for a mouse. I don't know. She shrugs as she keeps walking.
It's not really our issue at the moment.
She's like, just observing. Again, I'm talking out loud my thoughts. You're welcome.
Maybe Spark was just playing a game of cat and mouse.
Ophelia, like, just smirks.
Dark just pinches the bridge of his nose.
Sorry, I had to break the silence. Let's keep walking. Talk to Nira. Or go talk to Nira's ravens? I don't know, Ophelia, how does that work? She's presumably there.
Depends. If she's there, then maybe I can talk to a raven, or I can just wait till she's not there anymore.
When by the time she's not there anymore, it'll be pointless for us to try and find the council.
We'll just see what's there. I don't know what else to do.
That sounds good to me.
Because usually when I talk to any raven, it's not just a raven. So. Right, you know a while ago when I brought a raven out of that house?
Yes.
Yeah, that was Nira. So.
At this, I've assumed at this point, because when I saw her, she was first a raven, and then she was not a raven. I'm going to assume anytime I see you next to a raven, there's a very good chance.
Yeah.
This is the assumption I'm going to start making.
It's probably a good assumption to make. Cloud, you cannot have my rice. Go away. Go away. Thank you. Yeah, she'll go in the temple when they get there.
Should we wait out here, or
You can probably come with me. Unless you don't want to.
Well, it would probably be best to go in and discuss what we've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For everybody to go in case one of us forgets something that the other saw.
True.
Yeah.
And Dark takes a big old swig from his flask.
I don't recommend being intoxicated when you talk to
I'm
Nero.
not drunk. It's just to calm the nerves. Not a huge fan of temples. Especially not right now.
I wouldn't be a fan of this temple either, to be fair. I mean, hell, I'm really not at the moment. Just don't tell them that.
Secret's safe with us.
Tell them what?
Exactly.
And we're walking.
We go inside.
And
All right. So you go to the temple.
yeah.
All right. You go to the temple. And you go up to the doors. And the doors are locked.
Oh, god damn it. Well, this might be where they're meeting. so the doors aren't usually locked to the whole damn temple.
Do you know if there's a way to sneak into the temple?
You're expecting me to sneak into the Temple of Neril,
Fair. Just
the god of death and undeath.
throwing out ideas.
She just blinks at you.
I'm throwing out ideas because if we want to try and locate these people, they might be in here.
Can we knock?
I don't knock. What? Ophelia's like conflicted. She's so conflicted. She's like, I'm not knocking. If any of you want to knock, feel free to knock, but I am not knocking. Was that you knocking?
That was not me.
Sorry. It
I
was
thought
not
you were
me
knocking on the door.
No.
I'll run up and knock. I'll run up and knock a few times, and then I'll go stand behind Ophelia.
Are you kidding me?
It's your temple.
She just moves out of the way.
We don't just stand in the line, you know. There's only 3 of us. We can't do this back and forth thing forever. But we could, but we would eventually just slowly get further and further away from the temple, and I think that defeats the purpose.
And that would be kind of funny.
She'll just stand there. She's like, I feel like we shouldn't be here. You know when you get that feeling.
I do.
All the time.
In the past, I have ignored it. However, I don't recommend that as a strategy.
Ugh.
Well, if we leave, what do we do? Where do we go from here?
I feel like everyone we need to talk to is in that room.
Yep.
But interrupting a council meeting between every major leader in Vasselheim would not be a smart decision.
And yet, if it's something as important as there is a dragon infiltrating the city and blowing acid on people, and then
taking
taking
people?
said people, that might be something that they would like to hear about.
Damn you, Kayla.
I don't know what you're talking about. Please. Well, also considering that it is entirely possible that if we were to get in there, that dragon is in there right now.
That's true.
Already knows about us. Already knows that we've been poking around. And might have even collected the people yesterday because we were poking around there. Dragons are smart.
It could turn Vasselheim against the take, technically.
It could.
Potentially.
We can't act hastily. Anything that we do is going to reflect on the take. You're right.
Like breaking into a council meeting.
That's
Yeah.
why I knocked, but apparently nobody answered.
Well, we could go back to the take, I guess.
And I could always talk to Nira after, and she could spread word, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Maybe that's our best option for now. Head back to the take, wait a few hours, see if the situation changes.
Yeah. I feel give up. Start walking back.
Yep.
All right. You go back to the take.
Yeah.
You wait around for a couple hours. And you go back.
Yeah.
And you go back. And the temple is still locked.
How long are their meetings? Ophelia's just gonna like sit on the steps.
We still don't even know if this is officially a meeting behind these doors. It's not like we found anybody to ask.
In all my years being alive, this door's never been locked.
I'm sorry, I lost connection for a couple of minutes there.
No, you're good. I was just saying that the door is never locked, usually.
Are we back at the take?
We
We
went
were.
we went back to the take, we waited a few hours and went back and the door's still locked.
Okay.
So Ophelia sat on the step. She's like, do I just wait here? Do we just wait? I don't know what to do.
I don't really either. I mean, the only other connections we have to what might be going on in there are at my temple, but I don't think we're going to have any more luck there than we have here. There's no one leading us at the moment.
No, you're right. She like rubs a temple, her own temple.
I was about
On
to
her-
say,
on her-
like,
on
wait a
her
minute.
head.
Like, what
She's
the
just
hell's
like
going
caressing
on?
the temple.
The temple that belongs to her head.
And the porn music
Yes.
begins.
She's like,
I mean, it is.
she's like, it's a bit disconcerting that it's still locked.
Well,
And
because
if
you would
it's
think,
never been locked before, maybe something's wrong.
It's not usually locked.
and you would think that if they were just having a meeting, they would only lock the area that they were meeting in, but they would still allow for regular temple business to occur.
Yes.
I don't know what that is in your temple. I don't know what you have people that come in and out throughout the day or anything.
Usually not, but there are some that will go around, you know.
It does make it a good place to try and stage a kidnapping or hostage situation of some kind. People would notice if you suddenly shut down
Yeah.
the Platinum Dragon's temple. Not much notice is going to be taken if suddenly people can't get in and out of a temple nobody goes in and out of anyway.
It's true. Usually us that are raised in the temple were born to the temple. So there aren't really anyone. There isn't a lot of recruiting, I should say. Except for the quote unquote mission that I elected to go on. But wasn't to bring people, it was just to educate.
So are we coming back around to the breaking into the temple idea? Or
I really feel like we shouldn't just break into the temple.
I mean, I'm not exactly for it either, but if it's the lesser evil here,
You can always
we
look in a window. I know what windows lead to which rooms.
that's much better than breaking and entering.
Ophelia's gonna see if she can spy.
I would like to
Alright.
spy.
This
Just
can't
peek.
go bad. This can't go bad.
If she has to use her wing, she will. But
Thank God I saved some money for bail.
I've got plenty of money for bail.
To save you the time and trouble, You go to every window you have access to, even with your wings, and you see nothing inside the temple.
Just nothing.
Yeah, all the rooms seem empty, at least the ones on the outer rim. The
Is that
main
like
chamber is not accessible by window.
Right.
Is that like a normal nothing or an abnormal nothing?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's hard to tell the difference.
Stupid death temple.
She comes back and she's like, well, I can't see anything. There's nothing going on at all in any of the windows.
It would be really convenient if one of us could turn into something small and infiltrate that way.
Yeah, I'm not a druid, that's for sure.
Nope.
Sorry, I don't know much magic.
And I thought all this time you were just hiding something from us, Dark.
I thought you were a druid this whole time, Dark.
Nope, I only shoot arrows. Or bolts.
You sure? You sure you don't have any sort of mouse magic in your body?
He'll pull his shirt out, look down, look back up. Nope.
All right. So we're back to either breaking and entering, or
So
we just
fucking well.
continue waiting.
Just can't be awful to break into the to Neryl's temple. Just couldn't go wrong.
I've never been good with mysteries, you guys.
Yeah, probably not. We probably shouldn't break into the God of Death, Darkness, Murder in the Underworld's house.
Cool. So we're back to either waiting or I mean, I suppose we could go to the Temple of the Archive. I just don't think we're going to learn anything there. But maybe it beats just sitting around.
Maybe.
We're just going to sit around and kill time anyway. Maybe we can at least cross a possibility off the list.
Yeah, true. Alright, we can do that.
Alright.
Alright, so where are you guys going?
Going to the Temple of the Archive.
Okay. You go to the temple. You go up to the doors. And you walk inside.
I'm like, yay, rainbows and sunshine.
I look around. Can I find anybody that relatively high ranking that might be able to give me answers that's not sequestered away trying to decide the new leader?
Make an investigation check.
Not good at these guys.
What'd you roll?
16. Nope. Nope. You guys can't hear me, can you?
I can hear you right now.
Okay. My connection just like goes in and out all the time in any Discord channel that I'm in, so whenever it's quiet for a really long time, I've just started to assume that
Gotcha.
The last thing we heard you say was your roll was 16.
Yeah.
And then we were
So
waiting for,
to
we were all
repeat
waiting for
myself.
Josh.
Well, I said it, so I must have cut out.
I didn't
You don't find anybody.
I don't find anybody.
Yeah, there's people there, just nobody that would know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see anybody that's going to know anything. Anybody that probably does is.
Do we just go unlock the door?
You mean unlock the door? That the door was locked.
I mean, to my temple.
So we're back to suggesting the thing that we don't want to do, that I don't want to mention while we're standing in the middle of another temple.
Yes.
I mean, I agree with you.
I don't want to say it out loud
Probably
either.
a bad idea.
It's
But-
probably the worst idea we've ever had.
Give it
And we
time.
had some bad ideas before. I don't know, but it
True.
also just doesn't sit right with me just sitting around if something could be going wrong.
I agree.
Okay, so let's leave this temple so that we can make a plan.
We're just. Jesus.
Josh, I know Josh is just sitting there like, God damn it, guys, what the fuck?
Maybe.
See?
Oh.
I mean, we could just give it the night. What time of day is it by now?
Mid-afternoon.
Well, if have we left the Temple of the Arcart?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if we're going to do this, it should be under the cover of night to begin with.
This is horrible. Yes.
Well, but maybe if we wait long, maybe if like in waiting for it to become darker, maybe something else will happen.
Perhaps.
Would it be awkward if you were just waiting outside the temple?
Probably. But whatever.
Could you make an excuse that you had business of some kind and the doors were locked and you just decided to wait? Is that a feasible
Probably.
lie?
Yeah, probably.
Well, considering
Alright.
we do have business, we need to find somebody to talk to.
That's true. Not that much of a lie.
We do have business. It's not a lie at all.
Well, it depends who I run
It's
into.
just not
I
an
mean,
official business.
it all depends on who opens the door and who I run into. I've been gone for a long time. Well, gone in some people's eyes. They haven't seen me.
So we go back.
Go gadget. Something or
Alright,
other.
so you
Go get
Fast
your
travel.
lockpick.
go back to the Dark Temple. Okay. The door is still locked.
Alright.
I could just hear Mike in the background cracking up about this. He's like, oh my god, guys.
I'm like, do you have any better ideas, Dark?
I have nothing. That's the thing. I'm too new at this damn game. I have no idea what to do. I voiced my opinion on asking a guard, and everybody was just like, let's look for tracks, let's try and find them. I'm like, a guard might know what we need to find out.
And then we asked one.
Yeah, well, at least we got some information. After that, I'm drawing a blank. I've got nothing.
It's like I had my one good idea for the night.
Pretty much. I've had my idea for the week. I've had my good idea for the session. I'm burnt out now.
So, well, Ophelia, if we are going to try and, should we wait till it's darker or should we just go for it?
I don't know if it matters. If people are actually doing rituals tonight, they'd probably do it at nightfall anyway. So I don't know what would be better.
Those people that would need to do rituals, do you think they would already be in the temple, or would the doors need to reopen for them?
Hard to say. Probably, if I had to guess, already in the temple. And their chamber is preparing or something.
I mean, I guess our other option, guys, is we abandon this and go to the bar. That is always the third option.
That is always an option.
Or just enjoy the never-ending bar that is now attached to Darkspelt.
Oh, that's true. It is like a never-ending bar. We should have bought one of those for ourselves.
Yeah.
All you guys got to do is ask for a drink.
I mean, but at what point are we now crossing into, like, public drunkenness?
Are we starting to drink now in public?
Is that what we're doing on the steps of this temple?
Oh god, we're gonna get smashed on the temple steps.
Oh god.
Okay,
Ophelia wouldn't be that dumb.
Neither would Ray. We need to make a plan. Are we going to try and sneak in? Or do we just want to abandon this for the night and try coming back in the morning and seeing if anything has changed?
Do we even bother sneaking in? I mean, I'm certain they would know that we're here.
Sorry, just saying, chuck a rock through a window and climb in that way and screw all the noise that we're
See,
going
we
to
can
make.
get through the door.
Have we not tried the door again?
It's locked. That doesn't mean we have to stay out of it.
What?
Julia's like, I've seen people unlock locks.
Yeah, none of us.
No, not
None of these people.
not me.
We lost the guy that could do that.
Right. Well, I've already used my wings for the day, so if you want to go break a window, you do it.
I mean, are there not any, like, low-lying windows?
I mean, there are. It just looks cooler. She says very quietly.
You guys, we are the wrong group of individuals to be trying to plan any sort of thing.
Wonder if Lyra's good at planning. Ophelia just kind of sits there for a little bit. She's like,
I don't think we can do this. I don't think we can break in here.
I don't think we can either. I was almost ready to, and then I got here and no. There was already enough shit when you try to leave when they don't want you to leave. I can't imagine entering when they don't want you to enter.
It just, I don't. I don't know.
We are such shit at our jobs. God damn it.
This is why I took my one group like 3 months to find a serial killer. go to a bar.
We're just gonna give up on this.
I just think that, like, at the end of the day, I just don't think I can do it. Both morally and the skill required.
We just go clanging around and get murdered by whatever's in there.
What do you think is?
I don't know.
Do you have some sort of dark creature prowling the hallways?
Yes.
Actually, yeah, Ophelia, growing up, you would have heard noises coming from the hallway that you did not know what they were.
Oh, good.
God.
And you only heard them at night.
Oh, good.
Nope.
So I'm just gonna be like, yeah, night is not a good time to be awake. I don't know what I was thinking when I said night might be good, because now that I'm thinking back.
Night bad, night always bad.
Just like, yeah, I never wanted to figure out what that was. I still don't.
Don't blame you.
Yeah.
So, drinking, bed, regrouping in the morning.
Yes. Probably drinking a lot more than bed, but yes.
Alright, so you guys go drinking.
Fucking Josh is laughing at us.
I
You guys,
love so much right now.
you guys go drinking, and
He
you
can't stop.
retire for the night. It's so funny. I'm just thinking of all the shit you guys are gonna get into. No, I'm gonna end it here actually tonight for you guys.
Okay.
So that way you guys have a so you guys can regroup with everybody, hopefully, and see what
He's
happens.
ending it here because he sees us struggling so bad to the point to where he's going to wait for somebody else to come in that will actually save this pitiful fucking group and their failure for the night. Am I wrong?
Worst detectives ever.
Well, I mean, you guys are so morally obligated to not break into the temple that I'm
It's
like,
true.
wonder if anybody's gonna come back next week that's not morally obligated to not break into a temple.
I hope so. Because I'm not against anybody else going in.
Yeah, like I'll go in
Nobody
after.
else.
It's just the implication of what of breaking in somewhere. Just like, Ophelia wouldn't want to do it.
I'm neutral good. I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be breaking into temples. As a religious person, I probably should not.
Well, then I guess Dark is the one that should be breaking in.
I mean, you are the most morally ambiguous.
Then it looks like I'm going to find myself some lock-picking materials for next week and try to break in.
This will be good.
Dark will see it as, if he dies, he dies.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Ophelia doesn't mind dying. She's like, I'd rather not right now if I can help it.
Dark's kind of at the point where he kind of just doesn't care.
Yeah.
That's fair.
He's not letting you guys know that.
I've
No.
got a character that I can play next week that's good at breaking into things.
Oh, hey there.
Can we
We're gonna have
contract
to
out
get
a
a new
fee?
stat page? Or is Karos finally going to come back?
No, Karos is still out on his sea adventure. You guys might run into Karos at another point.
Okay. So am I going to need to make a new stat page for another character?
Nope.
Okay.
That sounds so terrible.
That was awful, guys.
We bought some potions. That was successful.
Yay!
I got new armor.
We did it!
And that was it.
I just want to point this out. There was a potion of gaseous form for sale.
God damn it!
We'll have to go back tomorrow.
Is there any way somebody can turn into a mouse? I'm sitting there the whole time going, they forgot about the potion.
I honestly didn't even
What, you
hear you say anything about a gaseous potion.
You mean that potion that I have written down right here in my notes so that I wouldn't forget what potions you have to sell?
See, my problem was I was too
That
busy
potion?
typing in my supreme healing or superior healing potion that I didn't even hear him say the gaseous one.
Yep.
This is why you can't trust Dark to actually be listening, because I'm typing shit, and normally I'm running the stream, and I'm trying to change pages around and tweak the graphics, so you know the viewers have something to do. So I'm not paying attention to about 50% of it sometimes.
Dark's just like, she's pretty.
Well, yeah.
I like hurdles.
All right. Well,
I just gotta
Actually,
say
that
the
was
little
kind of
bit.
Dark's in character too. So
I just gotta say the little bit of what I caught at over the last like 45 minutes was just like
so
the most
cringeworthy.
the most like directionless wandering around like I've ever seen.
If there's one thing I've learned from doing the freestyle DMing, it's that you gotta have something for people to go off. It's like, yeah, okay. I don't think you guys get this lost. It's literally like there's 4 different things to do. Here's a lead. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, here's a lead this way. Oh no, okay. Here's this one. Oh yay! All right, let's go that way.
It
So,
worked!
just that I know why do you guys need to break into a temple?
Okay, so
I still
quick
don't know.
recap.
honestly, we're not entirely convinced that we need to either. Let's be
We
real.
honestly, some of us still have no idea what the hell's going on.
Which is part of the reason I was laughing so much.
I know. I knew you were
Okay.
laughing. I was texting.
So basically,
Taylor.
they were like, "We gotta find all those people that were taken by the supposed dragon that's killing people because they he went and got all the burn victims out of the temple to Sarenrae and took them, as far as they know, took them to where the council is meeting." And one of the leads that they got was that a guard, if he needed to reach the council, would send a raven because they flocked to Nira, who was part of the council. And so they decided to check out the Dark Temple to find either Nira or the ravens, and found it to be locked.
Yeah.
And that's as far as they got so far.
Sweet.
I just sent you something, Josh. Was I accurate?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I thought so.
A good snippet. Good snippet from Dark Shade and our good friend Taserbeam. Oh, so good.
What time did you guys start?
About 1 hour and 43 minutes ago.
Oh wow, that's a short session.
Very
Yeah.
short.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
we
it was
seriously considered not
pointless.
playing tonight as well.
I mean, it was pointless. We probably would have been better off not playing tonight after that session.
Well, you guys got some useful information.
Yeah, we bought
And bought
potions.
Useful
Yeah, we
items.
Bought
Yeah, we
items.
bought some useful items and found out that the temple is locked, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, you also
the
found
moral
out that
dilemma-
Nira is part of the council.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I didn't know
That
that
is
before.
important information because
Ophelia
that's
had no
important
fucking
information.
idea. She was like, "Oh, I thought she was laying low, but okay."
yeah,
Ophelia's like, "That's
Yeah,
cool, I
There
guess."
you go. You found some useful information out.
Look at there.
So, am I gonna have to post this audio for anybody to actually listen to it, or
No.
I mean, I'm talking like just the Dropbox, just for us,
no.
or are we
I don't
all
even
gonna
need
fail
it.
this miserably?
Fade.
I don't even think we need it. Just